This is Data Goes Ballistic, part 20. It was so quiet out here, and this time he could see the stars as they spent their energy, quickly and uncaringly, compared to the stars. Even his lifespan was transient and immaterial. It was about to get a lot shorter. As he rotated slowly, he could see various pieces of debris that had followed him out of the airlock. He was hopeful that, in the chaos that must reign throughout the ship, no one would notice him and beam him up, for he could not imagine anything worse right now. His trajectory was not quite what he would like it to be. He removed one of his boots and threw it to alter course. Then, just for fun, he removed the rest of his uniform so his naked body could feel the welcome cold of space. Now he rotated to see the local star in all its majesty, and he knew that was where he was headed. "Dr. Soong, I'm glad that you did not live to see what I have become." As to his mother, well, he had never really liked the bitch anyway. He had to admit, however, her instinct to leave him in Omicron Theta had been in part correct after all. Data's body soon began to cool, so some of the mechanisms on his night side were frozen and no longer worked. When the frozen skin rotated around to face the ever closer sun, it was interesting how the moisture boiled out, forming little bubbles in the surface that would freeze and crack as he rotated. The next time he came around to the sun, the bubbles would pop and flay off. It did not take long for him to lose all of his hair and skin. Next, the sensory mesh began to warp as it heated and cooled until he was completely numb. But his internal sensors warned him of the dangerous temperature shifts in his circuitry. He had fun staring at the star whenever he could, even though waning messages told him to protect his eyes. Hilarious. I have no reason to care. It was not long before his visual sensors burned out in the glorious hallucination of stars, comets, and multicoloured nebulae. Now, only his most deeply buried sensors told him of the sun's heat and the acceleration he was undergoing. A giddy sense of vertigo made him open his mouth in a soundless laugh. His body was close to its maximum operating temperature. Closer, closer.